Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 83 of Kenshi, where I take down Rebirth, sort of, asterisk. I say that because the only way to really formally have Rebirth collapse is to capture Valtena, who is in Okran's shield. So what I'm doing here is just temporarily freeing the slaves that want to be free. Some of them won't. Some of them want to be slaves. I know, as strange as that sounds, it's true. And then anyone that does want to be free, I will free. And anyone that wants to stay as a slave, I will liberate the city later by taking out Valtena. All right, where are my meleeers? They are running amok. This is not a fight I'm all that worried about losing. There's a lot of holy sentinels and whatnot, but really, I think it's going to be very easy for me to take them all out without much problem. In fact, we even have Green and Silvershade going melee here and winning. The guys here are not particularly that tough. As you can see, yeah, it's very, very one-sided. They call me Lackey the Golem. That's cute. So what I want to do is I want to very carefully and systematically free as many as I can. I don't want, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but as a role-playing standpoint, I think to me it matters that I try to free everyone I can. And as you can see here, we have escaped slaves being happy that they're escaped. We are just basically crapping on the guard here. There's not really another way to put it. So some of these prisoners here don't want to be freed. So this one, for instance, Leaf, does not want to be freed. She's saying, oh, no, 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 no. But some of them do. They'll call me moron. So you know what? The ones that call me morons lose their clothing. And I have my... Okay, you are losing clothing too. Man, these guys are not polite. The ones that are rude to me get naked. Don't owe you a damn thing. Wow, there's a lot of ungrateful slaves around here. Yeah, see, you're friendly. And yeah, you're real friendly. In fact, well, you'll find a weapon. I was going to hook them up with something nice. So what I'm doing is I'm having them being picked not by Rhadamant, because Rhadamant has plenty of lockpicking skills at this point. So I'm training up the other ones. So like Wish here, as a, for instance, does not want to be freed. So I'll put him down. It would be... Oh. Let's not... You're not fighting alone, my friend. Now, if I had room in my squad... Blasphemous Heretic. Okay, cool. I know exactly who to kill now. If I had room in my squad, I could recruit these guys. There's a small chance that the ones that... Oh, you called me a chump. The ones that are following me around, if I had room in the squad, which I don't, they would have a chance to join me. So if you know, for a possible future playthrough, I could play as a, you know, a crippled escaped slave or something like that. That would be a little bit more challenging. I could even role play, or I could play as a slaver. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it up to suggestions sometime in the future. But for now, I'm going to just focus on this, which is a anti-slaving, anti-xenophobic series. There is a lot of slaves that have followed and joined me. Now, what will happen if Valtena in Okran's shield goes down? What do I think I'm doing? I am freeing slaves, buddy. What do you think you're doing? Dying? Because I can tell you with a certainty that that is exactly what's going to happen to you. When Valtena of Okran's shield goes down, Maul of the flotsam idiots. Oh, you called me an idiot. Sorry, Polly. But you're naked now. Ugh. Naked Shack. Ugh. They look more skeleton-like than skeletons. Maul will take over. The flotsam ninjas will take over this place. So Maul is set to take over this place if Phoenix has been killed or captured, and the Okran's shield is been dealt with too. So I'm just going house to house, making sure I don't miss any slaves that want free, and stripping naked the rude ones, because I mean, come on, why you look at gift horse in the mouth? Maybe I can. I can't stealth KO this guy. Hello, but I can regular KO you. Oh, didn't I? Yeah. I was pretty sure I unlocked that. All right, so here's some guard quarters. Splat. And I don't think the guard quarters ever has prisoners in them. Unlike other towers, these don't end up having prison cells. So we can skip those. Still need to break the chains. And you're free. Yes. Alright. I don't think there was anyone on the first floor. Maybe a guard. Nope. I don't even see the guard. If there are guards around, we'll obviously end up killing them really quick. Second floor. There's a lot of cages. Although if you came into my base, you'd see a lot of cages too. And if you came into my base right now, not only would you see a lot of cages, you'd see a lot of caged skeletons. And I could understand that you'd get the wrong idea and think that I was some sort of weird skeleton slaver. But you all know the truth. The broken ones are broken. It's like sort of having feral dogs. Instead of putting them down, because that seems unusually cruel, you just, house them in crates. I suppose it might be possible for me to build a house for the broken ones sometime in the future and try to... How am I going to go get the shackles? I'm the world's best lockpick, is how. How will you do the chains? You know what? You did it. I did it. Don't know how you're going to... You don't need to repay me. At all. At least these guys were polite. Hope this comes back to you somehow. Yeah. Well, I have never been a slave in this game. Oh, this one is, wants to stay. Literally saying wants to stay. What in Kral's nipples? We're not supposed to leave. Okay, so these Shek are not as thankful. Yeah, that one doesn't want out either. These ones, free. There you go. Freedom, yes. Yes, indeed. What was pointed out to me was I sort of forgot to bring food on this trip. Oh. No, do not harm my prisoners. Or my ex-slaves. The punishment of harming my ex-slaves is death. So much death that you will wish that you were enslaved. Hi, guys. Hello, gate guards. Wow, you put up a fight, quote unquote. This tower looks empty. I already cleared up there. I believe, yeah, I cleared these buildings. I just cleared those buildings, as evidenced by the fresh blood. And I think I've cleared all of the Rebirth now. I'm just going to make sure that some of these guys are just sort of standing here. Oh, no, 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 no. Can't. You know, I'm just going to pick you up. You've been brainwashed. I don't know why I'm picking up just the one. But now we have a very large contingency of slaves following us around. And I think, from a role-playing standpoint, I really ought to bring them to the Flotsam Village. Alright, let's not abduct anyone, because that would just be cruel, given what they've gone through. Alright. Although these slaves won't... They don't request to go to the Flotsam Village. Once they follow me out, they will be on their own. None of them are going to join me, because I don't really have any space. And I do think that I have properly been thorough enough to free everyone that wanted freeing. There might be some guards in here, though. Okran's Gulf. Let me just make sure there's no guards in here. Oh, yep. Huh? Huh? Yeah, you were going to die. Goodbye. All done. Who said all done? Oh, that's a funny way of just saying, we murdered everyone. All done. Oh, you guards. Alright, the gate guards are dead. Back to following Seto. Seto will head up on the road to... So, I don't know. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 slaves that wanted out, that followed us. Some just break free and blitz for the hills, and some actually will follow you. Who just said har har har? I laugh. Fujin. Okay, one of the slaves. Fujin is definitely not a Holy Nation name. Alright, so Valtenna, High Inquisitor of Valtenna, is the one that needs to get crushed in order for Rebirth to switch over to Okran's shield. So that is definitely our next goal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the Flotsam Village, although all the prisoners that were following me have since broke rank and are no longer interested in following me. So I think I'll go to Flotsam Village anyway. But then the next place I'm going to head to is Skinner's Realm to hit up Okran's shield. The thing about this is it's actually quite a decent fight, and at present, I really don't have the ammo or anything like that. So you know the Beep Beep Express is going to head... Who owns this? No one. Beep Beep Express is going to head, and I'm going to go grab some goods for us. And actually, I'm just going to turn around. So Skinner's Realm is Okran's Valley, northern coast. Okran's Fist is up there. It's right around here, I believe, that we need to go. So I'm going to head back into Blister Hill. Come on, Seto. You can path there. Alright, fine. Seto doesn't want to path south, so I'm going to have her path north. I'm not going to fight her on this. Homesteaders, how are you all doing? Week A? I haven't checked on you in a while. You have a specialist arm. That is bad. Let's go ahead and check what we need for a full set. Oh, man. So we have Scout right... I need another box. So Scout right and left here. Scout right. All right, let's do it like this. I need another box. It's going to be impossible to organize like this. Yeah. All right, let's build another box. Crafting, or storage, general storage, chest. And we'll plop it right there. All right, someone will build that. Week A. Yeah, go back to mortars. That's fine. You can motor up as much as you want. Molly is working on long swords because they're going to be better for us in the long run. We've got some masterwork leg plates going on, as they are better than the pants we have now. They have some penalties, especially to dodge and stealth, but that's okay. General storage chest is completed. So week A, I'm going to have you quickly organize the stuff here. So everything for rights, the KLRs are going to go into different storage. So all the rights are going to be taken out of this box, and this box will be full of lefts. All right, that's lefts, and then the rights. So as you can see, I have 5 scout rights, 3 scout lefts, 1 thief left, and a bunch of... Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, this is right. So 1 thief right, sorry, and a bunch of lifter lefts and steady lefts. So I need more lifter rights, in other words. And then the KLR stuff is going in a different box because... typically, I'm not going to install it. They're sort of atypical one-off. And then this lifter arm is not masterwork. So we need some right lifter arms. So if I do scout arms and lifter arms like this, and then steady arms over here, as you can see, I need 2 more thief arms for the steady arms I have, and I need some scout lefts. So let's queue those up. So lifter rights, or let's do the scout lefts first. See if we can't hack it. Shrike, you are probably armor plating. Yep, you are definitely armor plating a bunch. So these white plate jackets, Chung, I'm going to have you put one on. Bark, you're going to get the masterwork one. Oops. And then Chung, I'm going to steal. Ooh, you are filling up there. Wow, really filling up there. All right. Chung is going to outfit our skelly buddies as best he can, given that he has a small backpack. And I wanted them all to have skeleton pants because they're tougher. So any of these extra pants that I have, I will switch over. And these drifter pants, we can actually start equipping on our main people because there isn't a slowdown speed effect to them. There we go. Chung, let's go find some skeletons to wear these things. As you can see, they get green striped. That's kind of cool. All right, so a lot of them are outfitted properly now. You know, in case of, let's call it danger. And our home crew, Week A already has good pants. Shrike, let's switch them off. Our home crew needs to be armored up because I've invested a lot of skills into them, and it would be devastating if I had one of them die. Especially if they died due to something stupid like not wearing good enough armor. That'd be very bad. And utterly avoidable. So Bark and Aramid still need the plated drifter pants, but we probably... Chung. One more second here. Let's get some drifter pants off of these skeletons if they have any. Because we're going to give them all the samurai. So here's 2 drifter pants. And any of the other skeletons that have drifter pants, we'll take them off. They're all going to inherit samurai pants. Alright, so they don't need too many more samurai pants. That's good. And we'll put these drifter pants away. Save for Bark and Aramid. Cool. All set. Now we can go back to work. Alright, so I need to, with Seto, head to somewhere where I can buy food. And then we'll head over to Okran's Shield and collapse the last Holy Nation outpost. That's why we're sending Beep home. Oh my goodness, Beep is almost home. We're sending Beep home, and Beep will grab some bolts from home. Not food. We'll just buy the food out here. So this is Flotsam Village. I'm having a hard time. It was currently loading. Let's go in there. I really don't think I have any slaves still following me, which is unsurprising, but unfortunate because they would have liked this city. What are these buildings? Faction HQ. So Maul should be here. I don't know if there's anything to talk to her about. She might congratulate me. No, I don't. Oh, there she is. Hello. Voltena is holding up the fort without Phoenix. So again, she's saying, take out Voltena. Everyone's telling me to take out Voltena. I don't know why it all falls to me. You'd think that they'd be like, all right, let's go attack it together. But I'm actually kind of glad because I can actually minimize the death by doing it all myself. Here's some bolt longs because Crumble has 0. Oh, I bought a toothpick. That is not a bolt long. Yeah, they don't already have any good weapons here. Do you have a kitchen? You do. You have an entire bakery. I can get down with that. So normally I carry the food on my pack animals, but clearly I left them behind. So I'm just going to carry it on Rhadamant. He can handle a lot of food and without being encumbered. Who else? Burn can handle a lot of food without being encumbered. And that is all the food that they have to sell me. I hope I'm not making them starve here. Buying out their entire food stores. Now if everyone stands around, our food's gone up. And our rations have been eaten. So we're good to head towards Okran's Shield. I could stop in World's End. It's really not that far, but I think I have enough food for the fight. I don't really need more. Sadnil, why are you so encumbered? Just heavy weapons? Yeah, this horse chopper. No. The leg plates and the armor is heavy. What is encumbering you? He thinks he's holding someone. Okay. That explains that. I was like, I really don't get it. His weapons aren't that heavy. Alright. Ooh. A lot of these slaves turned red. They used to be green. I don't really know. Homesteaders. Wike, how are you doing? Working on a scout leg. So we wanted 2 Masterwork scout legs. I doubt the first scout leg I'm going to get is Masterwork. I mean, that would be a wee bit too lucky. But then we have to also make a bunch of right-armed lifters as well. We're actually kind of out of right-armed lifters. So, lifter right. And that will keep him busy. Robotics should be up pretty high here. 88. That's pretty good. Beep. Probably can't path anymore. Yep, he was stuck. Now, one thing I haven't done yet that was pointed out by Talon is I have not yet contacted the anti-slavers. And there's actually a really good reason for that. It's because the anti-slavers, allying with them triggers a war with the nobles and United Cities, I believe. And I wasn't ready to take on 2 big enemies at once. Holy Nation was enough of an enemy to take on without having taunted another giant faction for war. It does say I have a Wrath of God attack incoming, but I don't think that's true. I think that is probably somewhat of a bug now. Maybe needing an import, possibly. Oh, we found a ruin. What is this? Wind? Wonder what this ruin is. It seems like we're a little stuck. Seto has a move order. I'm just loading the zone. Shouldn't be too impatient. This ruin is just some drowned ruins. Nothing all that important. I had another question in comments about shouldn't Griffin get the Paladin Cross? Yes, probably eventually. Once I'm able to obtain the Frag Axe from Asada, meaning that I really need to work on my stealth and KO and thievery. But once I obtain the Frag Axe from Asada and give it to Seto, as she would be the one to inherit it anyway if Asada died. Asada is the Stone Golem, the leader of the Shek. She wields the Meito Frag Axe. It's the heaviest Meito weapon there is. So Seto will need a lot of strength training in order to wield it. She's not even halfway. But all right, that aside, then yes, I will give that Paladin Cross over to Griffin. But for now, a Edge 3 Paladin Cross is still a pretty good weapon. You got to admit. All right, so Beep is back here. He is a little hungry. I will top him up. Most of his inventory is going to be dedicated for bolts. Ooh, there is not a lot of bolts here, but I also don't have a lot of storage. Let's go ahead and reorganize the inventory to allow for additional bolt storage. All right, so that's every single bolt I had in base. And Beep Beep is going to meep meep all the way over. Gotta go fast. All right, while they're all moving, Chung, let's get you to put some samurai pants on the ones that need pants. And additionally, to speed up some trade here, I think what I'm going to do is have Chung go on a little trade run. So I'm going to take his jobs off He has enough athletics, I think, to manage to carry Pengu. Leaving Planet home, I don't know if that's the right call, but Pengu. I don't think I'm going to sell the KLR series, but I'm absolutely going to sell this stuff. And as for weapons, I'll sell the Edge 1s and only equip the Edge 2s. All right. And then Chung is going to run to the Hive Village. He's not exactly... He's faster than Fog, but the Hive Village will have enough buying power to buy most of that stuff. So Beep is flying across the map, and my raiders are getting pretty close to the shield. I don't think I'm going to be fully able to tackle Valtena this episode, but by next episode, Holy Nation should be all but collapsed. If I, don't screw up or something. All right, Beep is still pathing, which is good. He didn't get hung up on anything. That's the real danger, is he's super fast, but if he gets stuck and gets jumped by a mob of something or another, that would be fatal. All right. Pengu got the pants to sell. All right, they're all out of buying power, but that still frees up a lot of my armor storage. Maybe I will have him head into Mongrel. Although I just managed to buy most of, or sell everything I needed to sell. But yeah, I'm going to head into Mongrel to see if I can't purchase there we go. Sped them up a bit. I want to purchase the armor plating to allow for some additional armor to be made. Week A, when you're done with limbs, ooh, it's masterwork. Super awesome. Molly is back to pleat beating, and I'm going to keep her on pleat beating. I think we have enough long swords for now. I would need to train my crossbowmen on long swords because they don't, at present, know how to use them. I really ought to help that guardian. They're kind of just marooned there. All right, checking on Beep. Beep is Beep going to beat them? Oh, they're not moving anymore. The raiders are not moving. But Beep is going to rendezvous with them pretty quickly. No, Beep, keep moving. Okay, I just discovered Okran's shield, which is good. That's what I'm aiming for. Dr. Chung is aimless, which is real dangerous. Now, of course, he is holding Pengu on his shoulders, so if he gets knocked unconscious, everything within 50 square meters dies, because Pengu will just start stampeding. But why are you getting stuck? You're not getting stuck. Switching over to Beep. Let's hope I'm not loading too many zones at once. Whereas my game will seize. Come on, memory. Help me out here. Alright, there we go. So Okran's shield is here. Beep did sort of beat the crew a little bit. That's good. It's good that we didn't end up having to wait for him or anything. And then Mr. Beep, let's trade away some of the bolts. Now, this isn't like taking on Blister Hill. There will be a lot of enemies, but it's not going to be Blister Hill level madness, I don't think. God, I hope I'm not wrong. All right, I didn't do the trading quite right. We do have Crumble with a lack of bolts. Mew looks to have a little bit more. Doesn't need to be perfect, just enough to... Oh, wow. They have a bunch of patrols heading straight my way. Just my luck. Okay. Again, with the Total War style defenses. And ideally... Ideally, we don't really need to kill... I mean, I don't mind killing them all, but we're really just here for Voltana. As soon as Voltana is captured, the Holy Nation collapses, more or less. I will have to turn her over, of course, but that is basically the immediate effect. I'll look back to that group in just a second. This shop is about to close, and this is one of the few shops that I wanted to hit up before it closed for its armor plating, and they have a bunch, so that's beautiful. Very, very nice. Chung. I could check robotics. I will check robotics, but I want to buy the other resources first. But that snail house does not close. Just resetting so their AI is correct. The patrol turned back. Oh, it really did. All right. Are they manning these walls? There are crossbows, but no one's currently manning them. I'm trying to figure out where I want to set up my people. So I'm going to choke up a little bit. Call it impatience, and then all right, guys, start firing at will. Do my worst? Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. You want to fight? I will absolutely oblige. Oh, Agnew goes so deep. All right, Agnew, get a good swing in. So it's, as far as I can see, kind of a wave left to right here of murder. Where are you going? You don't have arms left? Look at you, coward. Look at you run. Burn and Agnew got tuned up just a little bit. Their weapons are particularly effective against robots, but oh, there goes his leg. All you friends, patch each other up, stand in one big pile. Voltena was certainly not in this grouping. Alright. Let's get Captain No Arms. And go ahead and get Chung to trade with this construction trainer. Have a browse. Don't mind if I do. All right, but obviously you're not going to be all that interested in watching me do some trades. All right, so we don't beep. Actually, maybe you can catch him, but I don't want everyone else to run in there. All right, we're going to form up. We obviously pissed them off. As you can see, getting to me is not so easy for meleeers to get to the ranged. By design. Doesn't look like they're manning some crossbows up there. A few, but not many of them. Which works to my favor. Because we want to thin out the crowd before, you know, having to stomp Voltena. Alright, this is the last place I want to buy stuff. That sad little economy arm. I will want some really, really, really crappy economy arms eventually, because they will allow me to train up a little faster. But yeah, not just yet. All right, put down Pingu and trade with Pingu, and then pick Pingu back up. And then Chung head back to Rhadamant, because I have a war to focus on. Although don't have too many more minutes to play this one out, so we'll have to have it be part 1 of 2 soon. They called me an evil troublemaker. Like somehow screaming that changes my mind about murdering them? I bet in the history of combat that has never worked. So now I need to sort of figure out... Oh, there's a tech hunter here that is fighting them. And fighting them quite well, too. I need to figure out where Voltena is. She would be in the barracks, perhaps? But at this point, I'm standing underneath their crossbows, so I definitely don't want to continue to offer them free shots of opportunity. So the gate we go. This tech hunter here is probably a robot, which is why, yep. That's why they're fighting him. Tech hunters are not easy targets. Maybe I can do this in the given time. Alright, let's go kill these crossbowmen. Ooh, skimmers. And... set up my remaining crossbowmen to have nice perches. What is with all these skimmers coming by? And as you can see, I haven't really been bothering to strip them or anything. I don't really plan on being here long enough that enough of them will get back up to bother me. Griffin, Hamet, and Infinite Wing are going to protect the crossbowmen. And then Rhadamant. Let's go see if Voltena's in here. I do not see anyone Inquisitor level in there. I like how this tech hunter is just like wandering around. He barely got touched. Wow. Holy moly. Good job, Fujin. Looks like the skimmers are having a fun time. Alright, so Voltena must be north, not south. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to clear out the south block. But I'm going to have Rhadamant poke around for High Inquisitor Voltena. She's definitely in here, if she wasn't in the other one. Alright, I don't want to fight those kind of numbers. There's one Inquisitor. There she is. Voltena in the flesh. If you don't want me to get away, you better come stop me. Alright, let's move the crossbowmen so that they get shots on all the people coming out of those gates. And these guys will protect the ramp. All right, wing. Let's get this one off of green. Oh, never mind. All right, so these are starting to... The people that are aggroed haven't fully come out. Who's this? Fujin. Oh, they have the tech hunter just kind of like standing there. All right, we just split open all the ones in this south section. Is this south? Yeah, the south section. It's time to head north to Voltena. And I guess this episode can run a little late, because this would not be a very friendly cliffhanger. I know this to be the truth. Alright, so green and crew go stand out there, and then everyone else... Oop, I wasn't hitting the right keys. Okie dokie. It's time to come out. Now this is the harder fight because these are all Inquisitors. They're not... Ooh, you all should be on hold. They're not just High Paladins. The Inquisitors are quite a bit tougher. If I can get them to come out. They seem to be a little stubborn. I was going to sneak KO them, but I have gotten their attention now, so... Alright, out we go. So this is an Inquisitor. This is an Inquisitor. Let's not let green get bashed up by an Inquisitor. So Inquisitors are about as hard as as tough as enemies can get without being named, as far as the Paladins are concerned. Which means that, yes, they are worth stripping. They have higher quality arms and armor. Oh, and here's Voltena herself. Her, I think? No, himself. Oh, yeah, they're sexist. What am I thinking? There's really no female leadership. So Voltena is not a pushover, but given that it's a 20-on-1, this is going to be a joke of a fight. Looking at Voltena's stats, as you can see, they're not low. So Edge 3 sword That's good. And Holy Plate, sure. And being the holier-than-thou jerk-off that he is, definitely gonna... Ooh, Masterwork chain, sure, I'll keep that. Definitely strip off everything else. And Rhadamant, go pick him up. Kidnap, whatever it's called, don't really care. And everyone, first aid him. It's more fun to have him alive than dead. All right. Seto, you're leading the march out, and we are going to leave for Admag. That, my friends, is the last of the Holy Nation. I waltzed in and waltzed out, and it wasn't that tough. It was not that tough. I do need to find someone to use that Edge 3 blade. I think everyone has some pretty good weapons now. We're mostly rocking Edge 3 and Mato. Hamit, maybe? Nope. Infinite Wing Wang, but there's kind of a weight problem with that. So maybe... Who's strong? You know what? Beep. You would look hilarious with that. Yeah, I think Beep is a hilarious choice. Rhadamant is a little bit encumbered. Let's go ahead and fix that before we all are running. So Beep probably doesn't have a lot of good stats in heavy weapons yet. No. But Beep wanted to use a heavy weapon. And Paladin's Crosses are just about as big as a weapon can be. So that seems a bit accurate. Who has a lot of weight capacity? Sadniel has a decent amount. So let's go ahead and trade Sadniel a bunch of the food and stuff, thereby speeding up Rhadamant considerably. Yep, up to 21. Everyone follows Seta, and Seto, not Seta, head to Admag. Yeah, that blade is about the size of Beep himself. So this will be fun. Chung is being attacked, meaning he hasn't run home. Oh, I'm glad I checked on Chung. He was standing right in the middle of a giant fog party. And Wike, you made another masterwork. You're getting good at this. Alright guys, well that's all I have for this episode. I'm glad I actually managed to get Valtenna. So soon there will be a very big ripple effect in the world of Kenshi, given that all of their leadership has now fallen to me. We have gotten Seta, and we got Phoenix, and we got Valtenna. And also, I guess Keeper of the Flame, although he wasn't really a bounty, but he fell too. So if you have any feedback for me or suggestions about possible future cities to attack or people to ally, I think next up is probably talking to Tin Fist and then maybe going to war with the slavers, some additional slavers, but I'm open to feedback, so drop me a line, and I do hope that you tune in next time. Thank you all for watching. Adios.